Hey Capricorn, welcome to Social Dragonfly Tarot. My name is Eddie. If you do not already, this is a timeless general reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Pick a planet, pick a house. You're going to know if it resonates for you. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling a spread on your spiritual etheric energies. I'm going to be pulling a spread on your career and finances and your love life for single day and couple Capricorns. And at the end of the reading, you can think of a yes or no question and I will pull from the book of answers. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So I titled your reading Note to Self. Okay. And 888 because I saw 888. While I was kind of meditating in your energy, I do feel, and karmic justice served up piping hot. Thank you for the likes. Because, okay, Capricorn, not only have you busted through any types of illusions that have been surrounding who you are, the true you, as opposed to how other people see you, you've busted through any of those projections, any of those illusions, but you are also getting karmic justice. You're seeing karmic justice being served from those individuals who fucked you over, who took you for granted, who projected their own insecurities onto you, who projected their own view of who you should be onto you. So, note to self, that part of the title, all right, came from a song that's been in my head all day. And I had Sagittarius and I had Capricorn to do, okay, today. And I woke up with an old fucking song, an old song from First to Last is the name of the band. And the song is called Note to Self. So I don't know if any of y'all know, like people who knew me back in the day know, I was one of those, like, I was the goth scene kid, the emo kid, whatever you want to call it, goth punk, whatever the fuck, okay? I had the fucking scene mullet, all right? And I would like tease the back and everything. Maybe one day I'll show y'all a fucking picture. So this is like one of the bands I used to listen to. The song is Note to Self from First to Last. And the lyrics that caught my attention were, and it came up, right? This song came up as I was getting into your energy. I woke up this morning, heard the song in my head, right? And I haven't heard it in a long time. And then as I sat down and started meditating and getting into your energy, I started hearing the song. And for some reason, something told me to open up Pandora on shuffle. So I did. And this is the first song that fucking came up. I was like, no way. I've had this song in my head all day. So the lyrics that stood out to me are: two roads split off from here, and my life goes running in opposite directions, exaggerating the barrier between who I am and who I want to be. I wanted to be that breath of fresh air when everything smelled so insincere. Deceit, but the taste still lingers in my mouth. Deceit has ways of sticking around, and I'm ready to disappear. Vacation seems far from here. Note to self, I miss you terribly. This is what we call a tragedy. Come back to me, to me. I can feel my mind wandering again, and where I don't know. And will I ever get home? Time starts moving faster than I can, and I'm sick of this scene. I need a break from routine. And then the last part of it says, which part of me is lost? I feel so close, yet I am so far. Which part of me is lost? I feel so close, yet I am so far. So in your recent past, you had an epiphany. You had an epiphany. You have the Tower card in your recent past that is crown chakra energy, okay? That's also Mars energy, okay? It can be, I don't know. Some people say it's like the Tower can be Uranus also. We have a lot of Uranus aspects, especially this week. This reading is timeless. However, this could be an energy where things are really shifting really quickly. But the Tower card for me, this is a sense of an epiphany. This is a sense of a massive shift that you went through, a shift in who you are. This is a major arcana. You had a super huge download that came in. Okay, Capricorn. This is a complete understanding of everything that you had built your life on up until this point. You're realizing, okay, holy shit, this is not who I am. There have been projections from other people, from your parents growing up. Maybe you weren't allowed to be who you truly were. You were suppressing your emotions. Sagittarius got a similar energy to that. I think there was another reading. Aquarius got this energy too, kind of similar. So maybe if you're resonating with what I'm saying, go watch Aquarius's energy. You're starting to really be who you are. at your core. I think you had a realization, Capricorn, that who you've been up until this point has always been based on what other people needed you to be or what other people expected you to be. Okay. And I feel like you kind of had to choose between being who you were expected to be, being whoever society wanted you to be, being who your parents, your mom, your partner, your dad, your job, being who they wanted you to be, and actually allowing yourself to step fully in to the truth of who you are. You had that realization, Capricorn. And it actually makes sense that you would have that type of epiphany, specifically if you're a Capricorn rising, right? Because if you're Capricorn rising, that would mean that Pluto has re-entered or retrograded back into your first house, which is the house of identity. Okay. Or if you're an Aquarius rising, okay, Aquarius has, Pluto has been in Aquarius. So I guess that could be why Aquarius got a similar energy. So this is about you having a major epiphany and shift in your identity and a major understanding of who you truly are. There are masks and illusions that are being completely stripped away right now, Capricorn. You are no longer doing or saying or being anything else to get approval from others. And because you have stepped into your truth, there are going to be some who disapprove, and they only see you through the lenses that they can see themselves. But you're also, because you have your heart open, you can't have your heart chakra open and not be fully aware of yourself. You cannot have an open heart chakra and be lying to yourself. Because you're being true to yourself, okay, you're getting a lot of recognition for that fact. Okay. I'm getting that some of you are like, you had that epiphany in your recent past, you had that download, and I'm getting that some of you, you know, present energy, you might be feeling a lot of pain or frustration. Like you're feeling, you have a lot of Libra energy, right? In your present energy, you have the Justice card and you have the Three of Swords, which is Saturn in Libra. So there's been a lot of unfairness. There's been a lot of rejection that you've experienced, Capricorn, especially since you came out and started to really act on who you're being true to yourself and really act on who you know you really are with Pluto, right? Retrograding from Aquarius back into Capricorn. Especially if you're a Capricorn rising, this is going to be especially particularly important for you. And once you have this realization on the inside, because I feel like this tower in your recent past is an inner tower. Once you have this realization on the inside, when you go out into the world, it'll be halfway received well and halfway not. Okay. That's why I feel like we had both of these energies coming out. They're both Libra energies, right? And I feel like there's a lot of like grief or heartache or just a lot of energy of upheaval and maybe some confusion. So anytime you like have an epiphany like this, you have to address the subconscious programming that is lying behind why this was hiding from you. This energy was hiding from you for so long. So I feel like, with these lyrics, it says 2 roads split off from here and my life goes running in opposite directions. You're learning to become more stable in this newfound identity of yours, Capricorn. Okay. Exaggerating the barrier between who I am and who I want to be. I feel like some of you guys are feeling a little bit ungrounded, frustrated, angry, impatient. Okay. And like some of you guys might be like, I mean, this happens to everybody, so no judgment here. Okay. But you might like be saying things out of frustration or like being snappy with people around you. And that's because you need to get grounded. All right. You're going to need to If you're like really, really tired or not able to focus or feeling irritated or impatient, you might even have some anger. And I feel like a lot of this anger coming up too. I felt anger in Sagittarius's reading also. This anger that's coming up is from the pain of denying your true self. There is a rejection here, Capricorn. I feel like for a long time you have had to, that's where the program is. You've had to reject your true self. Anytime you really wanted to come out and be your true and honest self, right? There was a program running in the background that told you that you had to reject that because maybe growing up, you weren't allowed to ever really truly express yourself or be yourself. So that pain and that frustration and that anger, there's like a righteous indignation or some sort of anger here relating to that. And I feel like as you acknowledge that and you don't stuff it down anymore, there's going to be a balancing out of those energies, okay? In your future energy, you have the Ace of Swords, which is you going right back into that epiphany energy. Whatever this was, there's a rejection or a betrayal. I do see you guys are going to be getting some karmic justice with this, especially if you have any type of like legal stuff going on. I really do see that that's going to be resolved for you right now. I do see that things will work out just fine for you. I feel like the person who is dishonest or deceitful, who betrayed you in this instance, they will be having to pay a karmic debt for that. The Ace of Swords does speak to a victory here. You will have mental clarity. If you are in a state where you're like, oh my God, how could I be confused right now? How could I not have clarity after I just had that massive moment of clarity, that tower moment? This was an inner tower that you experienced, okay? You will receive that clarity back, but you have to wipe off and wash away all of the projections from other people, okay? You need to make sure that you're letting go of any type of fear of judgment from others because you do have a wish that's going to be coming true for you. You have something that you want that's definitely coming in. I do see that. Okay. I do see there's people that are competing with you, Capricorn. I definitely see that. I also see that you might be receiving some judgment for, you know, somebody here realized that they're part of like the LGBTQIA plus community. Okay. And you're coming out with that. And I feel like you were rejected for that. But I do see that publicly there's going to be people that come in and that support you with that. I don't know if this is something that happened online or what, but I do see that that's something that you will be supported with. Others of you, your diet is really important right now. Your diet and moving your body. So you guys could be making some sort of diet changes or something like that. Making sure that you stay away from, maybe you're cutting out dairy or you're cutting out sugar or whatever, but diet is going to be very, very important. Also moving your body right now to get rid of that stuck energy. I do feel like somebody here could benefit from like looking up. I told Sagittarius this because I felt a lot of anger. Look up like light language for anger. Okay. Like just look it up on YouTube or look it up on TikTok or whatever. This anger is stemming from hidden emotions or unresolved emotions, okay? Unresolved acts, unresolved emotions that you have not let out up until this point. It's suppressing of the self. There's a suppression. We have the Saturn in Libra here. Saturn is an energy that can be oppressive, right? To keep the peace. Saturn in Libra, rejecting the self, repressing the self in order to keep the peace, okay? And that's really what's causing you to feel the irritation, the anger, the frustration, and all of that, okay? Your dreams are important to pay attention to right now. You guys might be getting some really good messages in your dreams, but once you have the clarity of understanding that, I was not wearing what I wanted, not saying what I wanted, suppressing my whatever aspect of myself to keep other people happy. And once you stop doing that, okay, and not allowing yourself to be suppressed anymore based on what other people are thinking of you or the fear of how other people are going to react, you're going to have so much fucking freedom. Okay, lots of air energy in your reading here. The frustration also that I'm getting can come from these Uranus aspects that we have. There's like a lot of aspects to Uranus right now. I'm not an astrologer, whatever. Go watch an astrology reading if you want more on that. But just little like things that can make you feel like you're out of control. Okay, me personally, I went through like the Salad and Go drive-through or whatever, and I got myself something to eat. And like whenever I was going to pay, I dropped my card, and my card dropped in between the drive-through window and the fucking my truck. So I had to get out of my truck and get my card, and it kind of was really annoying, you know. And then like I was walking in my house and I caught my fucking like belt loop on the fucking on the door handle, and that pissed me off. And then, you know, my kids were fucking, you know, wilding out and everything. And then I took them swimming, and then they had to close down the pool because somebody said there was a storm like 10 miles away. And I'm like, this storm's not even anywhere near. So it's like delays and frustration and all of that. So, you know, you might be having a lot of like unexpected things that are just pissing you the fuck off. Also, Capricorn, I'm getting that, um, you know, somebody like here, like you just can't it feels like things are stressing you out and you can't get control of something. And so that's whenever the impatience and maybe, you know, a little bit of like demanding or anger or demanding energy comes up, because when your life feels out of control, Capricorn, what you're going to do is you're going to try to control it, try to gain control of your life by controlling things that seem minute. Okay. So I'm definitely picking up that energy here. This will even out. Things will even out. Okay. But when you're acting less than love, okay, then it's okay to just excuse yourself for a minute and ground yourself. So you may need to just take a minute to excuse yourself and ground yourself, whatever the case may be for you. I do see that there are like non-human entities that are communicating with you. So I don't know if you're connecting to, like, if you channel like star races or star beings or something like that, but I definitely see that you're connecting to something that's not human. So I'm not sure who that message is for, but you definitely have something that's not human speaking to you. So you guys might resonate as a star seed. You're getting messages from that, and you're getting a lot of downloads. But also this being that I'm getting here, it could just be a spirit guide for you. They're here to help you process and release this anger, this frustration, because it's getting in the way of you being who you really truly want to be. Okay. So I pulled two of these cards, and I haven't been reading from this book or whatever. This is a new deck. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle, but I pulled two of these cards from this deck, and I'm actually going to read the book for one of them. So you have the inner trust. You're being pulled back and forth between who other people think you are based on who you used to be, which was the false you, right? Now you're actually stepping into the true you. And there are other people that are judging you, and they're not seeing you for who you truly are. And you know what, Capricorn, you didn't see yourself for who you truly were up until this point very clearly, I'm seeing, okay? And so I actually want to read this one, all right? And I want to read this one. It might take a little bit, but I was reading through it and I was like, oh my God, I have to read this. Okay, seeing the true you. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is truth. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will, at best, be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will, it is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. When we can learn something of the nature of the sun from the moon, but not as much as through the direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflections others have of you, to the point that you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness. In the clear waters of the ocean of consciousness, you can come to recognize yourself with clearer perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean and are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here. Each takes the path of self-healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun in a very partial moon does not make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with the task you are now ready for. You are beginning to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself, not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strengths, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. As you continue on this journey, you will not only see your human self, but the eternal within you. This is a breathtaking experience that opens you up to the creative energy that flows abundantly through all of life. It is an experience that takes great preparation because we must be strong within our own self-love and acceptance to be able to hold acceptance for all of life. This oracle is nudging you into that preparation. For when you have the experience of truly beholding yourself, all judgment, fear, and doubt will fall away, and you will just know yourself to be sacred. Then you will be asked to embrace the deeper journey of sacred rebellion against judgment and fear and into passionate creativity and unconditional trust in life. This oracle comes with a special message for you. If you are getting confused about who you are and your motives or actions are based on what others are saying or how they are responding to you, take a step back. In your quest to be a responsible person, you may be unintentionally taking on the feelings of others, making their reflections of you more than they are in truth. More often than not, reflections are more about the state of the reflector than what is being reflected. Let those external perceptions go. Can you just acknowledge yourself? Do so and be free. Okay, so the healing process here, I'm going to read that too. It says, I now break any contract I have ever made with another, consciously or unconsciously, that has given them power over me, power over my sense of self, the authority to approve or reject me or anything about me, including my voice, body, creativity, spirituality, and way of living. Of my own free will, I now choose to directly perceive my own inner beauty and turn within with kindness and compassion to see myself through the eyes of unconditional love. So be it. So the way that if you're confused about the path that you need to take, or if you had this major epiphany and then you find yourself in some sort of confusion, you need to understand that this confusion is merely coming from other people's perceptions of you and expectations of what they think that you should be. Okay, Capricorn? You will have justice over that. If you're feeling pain, betrayal, rejection, loneliness because someone else does not see the truth of who you are, it's up to you to stand firm in knowing that your true value and who you truly are has nothing to do with how another person perceives you. Okay? My own mom. All right. Speaking of mother, I did get a download about mothers. But my own mom here, okay, my own mom told me that when I told her I was going to start reading tarot, she was like, well, I just want you to know that when you give up, those were her words. When you give up and when you stop, you'll have to pay taxes on all the money that you made. Well, I'll have you know, Mom, I've been paying taxes on the money that I've made and I haven't given up because what I'm doing has nothing to do with money. What I'm doing has to do with my life purpose. See, Capricorn, there's not going to be people who are going to believe in what you're about to set forth in this path that you're about to set forth on. But the fact of the matter is, if you believe in you and you know what's right for you, then you need to make sure that the inner trust that you have leads the way. You're used to trusting what other people have, other people's opinions, what other people think of you, Capricorn. And Spirit is urging you to let go. Spirit is telling you right now that you cannot trust what anyone else thinks of you anymore. Right? You're going to have a major breakthrough. This is a huge breakthrough on your way. If you are confused right now about who you are or what path that you need to take right now, Capricorn, that confusion is going to be completely done away with. You're going to be receiving recognition once you choose to remain true to yourself and choose to take the path that you know is right for you because of your life purpose. You're going to receive a lot of recognition from Spirit, from other people around you. Okay, you could be in the public eye right now. Those of you who have had issues with your mother, I definitely had the mother energy come up, especially if you're Capricorn rising, because if you're Capricorn rising, then Cancer would be your natural 7th house. So that's your opposite sign. Okay. And if you've had issues with your mother, there is a sense of whether your mother is in spirit or not. I'm getting the sense that your mother has been watching you, has been really proud of you. They want to let you know that they're proud of you. Some of you guys, like if you've had, some of you guys I'm feeling are not in contact with your mother, but your mother has been watching you. Okay. And spirit wants you to know that they are proud of you. You should be proud of yourself, but most importantly, that a mother's love came up. Okay. That your mother is proud of you. You've held your true self back, your true talents, your true strengths. You've held that back and hid that from the world for way too long. And it's time to come out of some of y'all. I was going to say come out of the closet. So someone here might be coming out with the fact or having a realization that they're part, that you're a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. More power to you. I love you and I accept you for who you are. And you're coming out and you're allowing yourself to be seen. And right now, Capricorn, people are seeing you. Where you felt like you were not able to be seen, where you felt like you were not being recognized for the true value that you bring to the table, because you recognize that within yourself and you didn't give up on the things that people thought you weren't good enough for, right? Whether this is future energy or this is past energy, or you're just going through this now, you will be seen for who you are, Capricorn. I promise you that. But first, you have to see yourself for who you truly are. And I feel like that's right where you're at, Capricorn. You're turning your pain into wisdom. You're turning your courage, you're turning your pain into wisdom, and you're giving yourself courage. You're turning fear into courage, and you're allowing yourself to be bold. Capricorn is the devil. Right? Capricorn in the tarot is usually recognized or represented by the devil card. Capricorn, you're being called to be a daredevil right now. You're being called to take a risk and take a chance and go out on that limb. Okay. Yeah. And I do see that others that did not believe in you, I feel like you will, the ones that rejected you, the ones that didn't believe in you, I see that you will be getting some form of karmic justice. They are going to see you succeed. Okay. They are going to see you succeed. All right. Let me clarify some of this, and then I'm going to pull some other cards. I'm seeing a father energy here that maybe did not believe in you. Okay. And I feel like that individual will eventually humble themselves. Unfortunately, it may be when they're in spirit, they'll humble themselves. But some of you guys are really wounded from your parents. I'm definitely seeing that. Okay. All right, Divine Spirit. What is this justice? Oh my gosh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. You have a lot of abundance and success coming your way. Now that you're learning to be true to yourself and trust yourself, okay? With the King of Cups here, and you have the Sun card. This is a revelation. Okay, lots of revelation, revealing energies. There's going to be a lot of solving of problems here. I feel like there's an energy here of someone who did not give back to you what you deserved. Okay, Capricorn, they held back their emotions. Yeah, they're receiving negative karma for that with the Judgment in reverse here. I feel like this person's coming back and offering themselves to you now, and I don't think you're wanting to. Yeah, this person in the past, I feel like there's somebody who either rejected you. This could be somebody who cheated on you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They want to return now. Two of Wands in the reverse. Judgment in reverse. I don't see that you want this to happen. This is definitely after a time of them seeing your come up. Okay. And I feel as though they're wanting to have a piece of your pie. Okay. And I don't think you're going to give it to them. Okay. Yep. The Emperor card. Okay. So this is you guys standing firm in who I felt that father energy. This is you guys standing firm in who you know you are. Some of you guys are not in communication with the father here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys are realizing that the words that your father spoke to you as a child, that's what's causing you to be in the energy that you are in, of not feeling like you can be yourself. Okay. Some of you guys are also learning here that you can love in relationships. You have a relationship that's coming towards you when you're learning that you can love like people aren't dicks. Okay. Thank you for the likes, guys. You got to love like people aren't assholes. And that's the thing. You got to trust yourself to be able to do that. Okay, what's the message for Capricorn, please? One more shuffle. What's the message for Capricorn, please? You guys have suffered a lot of rejection here. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. Yeah. This is a window into your soul, a window into your true heart chakra and doing what's right for you. What were the lyrics to that song? It says, I can feel my mind wandering again into where I don't know, and will I ever get home? Time starts moving faster than I can, and I'm sick of this scene. I need a break from routine. It says, I wanted to be that breath of fresh air when everything smelled so insincere. So you guys are committed to being real. Capricorn, you're committed to being real to other people and real to yourself. And I always talk about how I always use this term. I've used this term like 4 times already today. But like Capricorn, I think what's happening is you guys are having a realization or an epiphany that you had played some Jedi mind trick on yourself where you thought you were being as real as you could possibly be. And it's not that you were trying to be fake. You're not a fake person, Capricorn. Capricorns are as real as it fucking gets, okay? But there was an aspect of yourself and a realization that was being hidden from yourself. You played a Jedi mind trick on yourself and you thought you were being real with yourself, but now you're realizing that there's a little bitty corner of yourself that you weren't aware of or that you were afraid to reveal to yourself. But now it's time. Okay, now it's time. It says, I wanted to be that breath of fresh air when everything smelled so insincere, but this taste still lingers in my mouth. Deceit has ways of sticking around, and I'm ready to disappear. Vacation seems far from here. So some of you guys have deceitful energies around you, and that's the way that deceit is sticking around. Even though you're being true to yourself, Ace of Swords and the Tower card with this realization, the way that the deceit is still sticking around for you is in terms of the ways that people project their own lies that they tell themselves onto you. The reason why my mom told me that about my business is because she has her own limitations. She never believed that she doesn't believe she could ever do what I'm doing. So why should she believe that I could do this? I don't have 1 million subscribers. I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this because this is a part of my fucking life purpose. So really, in all honesty, I trust myself. I don't care what she thinks. I'm going to do it anyway, right? So the fact of the matter is, Capricorn, you're learning to trust your fucking self. You're learning to go out on your fucking own and take the actions that Spirit is guiding you to take because you are being guided right now. What did I say about the non-human entity? You have some sort of guide or spirit guide or something that is guiding you. You're being guided by something from beyond the veil. And I think you know that. And whenever you let go of what other people think of you, it's funny how manifestation works. Because whenever you release your attachment to caring about what other people think and you go your own way and you do what you need to do in confidence with yourself, what happens? For you being authentic and being your true self, you get recognition for that and people will love you for that, Capricorn. And I see that that's the thing is they did not give you that recognition. You were being honest. You put out honest energy. You put honest energy out there. You gave. You were a sincere person. You wanted what did he say? The lyric said, I wanted to be that breath of fresh air when everything smelled so insincere. The stench of insincerity. Like these people around you can't be real with their fucking selves. And you being real with yourself is going to help other people do the same thing. Right now, you've got an amazing ability to help others learn from you. You're being influential. Some of you guys are in the public eye with the 6 of Wands here. Yeah, so you have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can always expect it from myself. If there's someone who is rejecting you or something like that, check in with the truth of yourself right now, Capricorn. Check in with yourself. Okay? Because someone here is not seeing you for who you truly are. Now, there are people in your corner I see that will, hence the Justice card. Okay? Both of these came out because you're going to have individuals. These are both Libra energies. Okay? You're going to have individuals who do not see you for who you truly are because they have not learned their karmic lessons and they're going to reject you for that. This is part of your karmic lesson as well. Okay? And then there are going to be individuals who do see you for who you truly are. But those are the only individuals, The ones who can see you for who you truly are, those are the ones who have taken off the lenses of their own ego. Okay. It's like, if I'm seeing through the lenses of my ego, I'm not going to see clearly. Yeah. Well, you're seeing yourself clearly because you remove the lenses of the ego. All right, Capricorn, what do we got? I'm going to pull from the Shadow Work Oracle because I really fucking love it. I wanted to go do this quickly, this fucking reading, but I always get so excited and I pull too many cards, and I'm about to do shorter ones. I'm not going to do all of the fucking readings all in one. The finance, career, all that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make them short. I feel like you're also letting go of shame. I feel like there's individuals around you, maybe your parents or, you know, your boss or whoever, your loved one, like someone shamed you for wanting to be something. You know, my mom, whenever I'm not 100% straight. Okay. I'm married to a man, right? I have a husband, but he knows, like, you know, I'm attracted to females too. You know what I mean? So whenever I started to learn that about myself and had that epiphany about myself, my mom beat my ass and told me I was going to hell. So, and it caused a lot of pain. It caused a lot of pain. It had a lot of shame that instilled in me, and it caused me to doubt myself. Doubt. It caused me to doubt myself. Show me I was going to hell. So she couldn't see that really was the real me. It's not just a fucking face. You know what I mean? And I'm not just one of those people that made out with girls when I was drunk. I have had relationships with females. Okay. So that's part of who I am. And, you know, my mom wasn't able to see that. Why? Because of her own lenses, of her own ego, her own societal religious views or whatever the fuck. She wasn't even religious. I think it just embarrassed her. I think that's what it was. But, you know, fuck that. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm sitting here talking publicly on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if people know that I'm not straight. Who cares? You know? And I feel like that's where you're at, Capricorn. Like, you know, some of you guys, whether you're like, you know, coming out of the closet or whatever, I don't know. Okay. You're coming out of some fucking closet, whether it has to do with LGBTQIA plus or not. Okay. So from the Shadow Work Oracle, we have sorrow and sadness. Sorrow and sadness. Sadness shows us what is going on deeply inside our soul. It indicates the distress that we may feel. Our sorrow can be due to a loss, separation, disappointment, hopelessness, loneliness, or unfortunate life events. This deep heartache permeates our being, brings us to our knees, demands our attention, wants to be felt and acknowledged. It shows us how intensely we care about this world and the others. In order to get through this wall of grief, we need to mourn and look at the roots of our pain. Ask yourself, how do I experience sadness? What or who does my heart ache for? Why? What is this pain showing me? How can I help myself through this process? Affirmation for sorrow and sadness is, I am paying attention to all the messages from my heart. I acknowledge and feel my sadness. I share it when it is beneficial. I ask for help and support when necessary. So Capricorn, if you've been ignoring the screaming messages from your heart to be your true self, you are no longer ignoring that. Okay? You are no longer ignoring that. The law of pure potential. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. See here, you deserve everything, Capricorn. The only reason why I feel like you had these limitations put upon you is because these limitations were projected upon you. They were projected on you from your caretakers. This has a lot to do with your childhood, I'm seeing. The law of relativity. You are divinely perfect. Live your truth. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Maybe you grew up thinking that you were flawed. Okay? Being blamed or shamed from your caregivers, that can really cause a child to feel, you know, like my 2-year-old, I said this in the Sagittarius reading. My 2-year-old, you know, he's acting like a normal 2-year-old. But if I'm ungrounded, or if I have programs running from my childhood that told me that I'm not allowed to be my normal self, I'm going to get pissed off when he starts acting like a 2-year-old and expressing his emotions and all that, because those emotions are going to feel inconvenient to me. So maybe you were, you know, you had parents that told you, you know, Okay, so we're the generation of people who had parents that said, you be quiet or I'm going to give you something to cry about when we were crying, right? So if you were told that as a kid, you're going to hold yourself back. You're going to hold back your emotions. You're going to cram it all away. You're going to not allow yourself to feel and express the emotions. And emotions are a part of life. It's part of being human. It's part of who you are. And if that's suppressing a part of who you are. And when other people around you in the outside world do not accept you for who you truly are and don't allow you to be yourself freely, express yourself, you're not going to see the value of yourself. You're not going to see the true, pure potential that you have. You're going to limit yourself in life. You're not going to see the possibilities that are open and all the potential of who and what you could be because you're seeing yourself through the lenses of someone else's flawed ego and wounds that they've projected onto you. Whoo, Capricorn, I'm sweating. This is, wow. Okay. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. Claire Guston's here. So this is telling me that diet changes. And I mentioned that earlier. Whenever you guys, and yeah, miracles, whenever you guys make some sort of change to your diet, Spirit is calling you to change your diet. Now you're going to know how that works for you. Like me personally, I'm not a vegan. You don't have to be vegan to be spiritual. Okay. That's just a whole other thing with ego. All right. But people can have their opinions, but like me personally, my spiritual gifts started to really take off more whenever I started intermittent fasting. I only eat from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I do 16-8 intermittent fasting. So 16 hours of the day I fast, 8 hours of the day I'm allowed to eat from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I usually only eat 2 small meals. I eat fruit, vegetables, and lean meats. I stay away from processed foods, sugar, gluten, and dairy. Okay. That's what I was guided to do with my diet. And I'm still trying to make sure I stick to it completely because I love shit like pizza and fucking, all that stuff. But when I stick to those ramifications of my diet, okay, my fucking spiritual abilities are like fucking out of this world. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be, if you take this one little step, and you change something about what you're eating, Capricorn, what you're putting in your body, I really feel like Spirit's going to meet you halfway. There's going to be something miraculous that's going to happen. Okay, so you have psychic attack. So, and this is coming from another human being. I'm seeing, Capricorn, that there is an energy that either someone is thinking of. See, this is what I'm getting here. Someone is looking at you and all of the changes that you've gone through, and they can see and feel the changes that you've gone through. And what happens whenever you go through massive changes and shifts in your energy and transformations, it makes other people feel uncomfortable. Why? Because your clarity and truth and you being so connected to source, right? And your authenticity, it shines a light on where these individuals are not being true to themselves. Okay. And there's gonna be some sort of negative energy that's gonna be projected onto you with that. So I would say just make sure that because you could be getting confused by this. If you have this, whatever this rejection is that comes up from these people, they're gonna try and trigger you to get you to take you down a few notches, or somebody wants to take you down a few pegs or something. So just be mindful of that. Okay, you can resolve the energy by making sure that you're doing your protective work. Shout out to Medicine Woman Solutions. Okay, Dr. Brenda Power. I work with her once a week in a group setting, and my entire family also gets private sessions with her. Me and my husband do couple sessions. All my children have done sessions with her. She taught me, right, that you can put up an energetic shield to yourself. It's like put up an energetic egg to yourself by taking one finger, putting it on your belly button, taking one finger, putting it on your third eye. Look up and smile. Okay. And you hold that energy and you feel gratitude, right? And what you're doing is you're connecting your central and your governing meridians, your energy meridians. And what that's doing is it's putting up like an egg shield. Okay. And I feel like if you guys are, okay, so just be mindful that any thoughts that you have where you're doubting yourself, where you're going back into that mental program, okay, of I got to change me to make them happy. When you go back into that program, or when you have any type of thoughts where you get ungrounded and then you start getting frustrated and angry or impatient or frustrated, whatever, those thoughts are going to disrupt your energy, and it can take your egg down. Okay. It can disrupt the flow of energy through those governing and central meridians. And what that can do is that can make you more susceptible to these psychic attacks, because you attract what you are. You attract who and what you are. right? Not what you want. Okay. So if you start vibrating on that frequency again of, I got to change me to make them happy, then you're going to attract people, places, circumstances, situations, and things who are going to project what they think that you should be onto you. Right. And you could feel totally thrown off by this energy again. But if you realize it and recognize it, then you can resolve that. You can have a resolution to this energy and solve the problem. Okay. What other decks do I need to pull from? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna pull an angel number card. So you can resolve this energy, Capricorn. This is fucking powerful, though. Like, this is a powerful fucking realization and shift in your motherfucking energy. But it's up to you to stay and stick with it. Because, he's talking about in that it says 2 roads split off from here. And my life goes running in opposite directions, exaggerating the barrier between who I am and who I want to be. So you have a choice right now. What road are you going to take? What road are you going to... Love it. Okay. So we got 222. As I said, you have a choice right now. 222 came out. And this is about balance. I've already done Gemini. If you go check the playlists, I do have playlists for every sign. So I have tons of Gemini videos. Go check it out. I got playlists. So we have 222 balance. It says, now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. The affirmation for 222 is, what feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. So you're restoring that peace. You're restoring that calm within you. Okay. And 222 is about decisions. It is about the road splitting off that I just talked about in the lyrics. The 2 roads split off from here. My life goes running in opposite directions. The choice is yours. Okay. Then we have 1212, which 1212 for me has to do with getting out of the comfort zone. Okay. It says duality. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. And the affirmation for 1212 is, I fully embrace who I am. Yo, you cannot make this shit up, dude. I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. Okay? I trust the duality within me. This is you fully embracing the truth of who you are, no matter how uncomfortable it fucking feels, Capricorn. Wow. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is like crazy. Capricorn, you got infinite potential here. My right ear is ringing. My right ear is ringing right now. You might be getting that a lot. Your ear's ringing. Let's get some, I'm going to do general messages. I know I'm 47 minutes in, but I love Capricorns and I go hard for Capricorns. I'm Capricorn Sun and Rising. Capricorns also are the biggest supporters on YouTube. Like, I have more views on Capricorn videos than I generally do on any other sign. Okay. There might be some beef with the water sign I'm picking up on. All right. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, heavy on the Cancer and Pisces. All right. Yep. Closure. So this person could want closure with you. I feel like there's somebody watching you, Capricorn. Like I said, there's somebody who is watching you. Oh, freckles. Okay. So somebody with freckles here. You might have freckles. I just said there's somebody watching you and you have a male is spying on you. Yeah. So it could be this male that wants closure. Absent mother. Yo, I picked this shit up in my downloads. Okay. Absent mother. Some of y'all are, your mother is the one who's watching you. Your mother is proud of you. You have seeker. Okay. One more. You have sexual tension. Sexual tension. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. Anything else? Let's pull from this and then clarify and then we'll move on. You have excitement with the firecracker card. You have good advice from a wise person. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. You have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Yeah, so you just need to trust yourself. You just need to trust yourself. And then Bird Flying. News is on the way. You have Vacation at the bottom of the deck. And that song talked about vacation. You guys needing a fucking break. Then you have I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Okay. We also have illegal activity, so I'm not sure what that is, but that did come out. What is the sexual tension? Whoever is spying on you, Capricorn, this person is learning from you. They're learning a lot from you. They'll never admit. I don't feel like they'll ever admit it, though. They don't want to admit it. But they're learning a lot from you. Okay, so you could have a water sign or you could have a Virgo here. There's somebody that is liking your pictures or following you on social media, but they don't have the courage to come up. They're kind of a loner. They don't have the courage to come up and talk to you, but this person, yeah, they definitely want to give their heart to you. They just need to get out of their like their head about this. Okay. Others of you, this is about you coming out and doing what's true to your heart, whether you're being accepted or not. I feel like you will be romantically. Okay. I feel like you will be accepted. If there's somebody that maybe is like, that you have some sort of attraction to, and you know that this person is attracted to you, go after it. But I feel like, especially if this is somebody who is dealing with like you're newly into the LGBTQIA plus. Somebody, okay, tell me about illegal activity. What is this? Okay, if you're doing any Capricorn. Okay, so for the illegal activity, Capricorn, I just need you to be mindful of who you're bringing around your kids, okay? I know this is not going to be for everyone. This is why they wanted me to see. This is why they wanted me to pull. If I wasn't going to pull messages that were general messages, but they wanted me to pull general messages, and this is why. Okay, illegal activity. So there's somebody that either you're in a relationship with that either is going to come back around. This could be somebody who is in trouble with the law or was in jail or recently got out of jail. They are warning you about this person. This person's going to come back. You need to be mindful of this person coming back because something could happen with your children. I'm not saying this person is going to hurt your children. Just, okay, I'm just picking up that somebody needs to be mindful of who they have around their children. Because if you're like, if something seems suspicious, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, don't write off your intuition. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your intuition on this. There's someone here. I'm just going to say this. I don't want a trigger warning. There's a predator that wants children, that likes children. You need to be mindful. This person is, look, they see that you're a single mom. All right. This could be somebody that, whether it's somebody that's coming back around, or it's somebody that a relationship moves really fast with, whether you're reuniting with someone from the past or not. This is somebody who you could meet online, or they just got out of jail and they're coming back. If, regardless of how that resonates, if you're this person, like predators with children, they prey on single moms. All right. Because they realize that there's no like male figure around. And so you need to be mindful of who's around your children, Capricorn. That's definitely something that I'm picking up here. They're looking for someone that, like, this person is, they're looking for someone who has children that there's not like a father around or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this energy, but y'all know what, yeah, see, 6 of Cups in the reverse. That's child abuse. This is somebody who is definitely like a sexual deviant. Like they like fucking with kids. Ugh. Wow. That's disgusting. I don't want to deal with that energy. Just, yep. You're going to see it. It's going to come out. Yeah. Capricorn, be careful with your children. Don't leave your children. If you're a single mom, you need to be mindful of bringing anybody in a new relationship around your children, whether they're male or female, because this person is looking for an opportunity to mess with your kids. All right, I'm gonna move on from that energy. That's why they wanted me to pull. Fucking those messages. Okay, we're gonna go on to Capricorn singles. Love messages for Capricorn singles. Abundance. Love messages for Capricorn singles. You are abundant. That is beautiful. Okay, let's see. And you have self-respect at the bottom of the deck. So that's amazing. Ooh. Okay, what's coming towards my Capricorn singles? Capricorn singles. What's coming towards my Capricorn singles, please? Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Let me keep pulling on this before I speak on this. Tell me about this energy for Capricorn singles, please. Capricorn, there's someone that's trying to return to your life, okay? And I did just pick that up just a second ago. There's somebody that's trying to return to your life, and they want you to trust them. They want to reunite with you. Okay, this person, I feel like this person may just want to use you for your money. This is somebody who's really arrogant, who you're going to find out, okay, if this is somebody that's coming back from your past, whether you've known this person or not before, this person is coming in, and they're the type of person who is very arrogant. Yep, somebody's coming back from the past. All right. This is somebody who's very arrogant. This could be somebody that you got a divorce from, or there's some sort of legal matter going on with them where, I don't know, there might be some sort of domestic dispute, or they might have some sort of legal stuff going on. Either way, this person's in a lot of debt. You could have been with this person for a long time or spent a lot of time with them with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could have some sort of issue with overindulging, or like partying, or some sort of drug problem or something like that. But either way, this didn't end well. Yeah, this person has, with the snake cards coming out, this person has some sort of ulterior motives. All right. And you need to trust your intuition when this person comes back. Okay. Your gut feeling, your spidey senses are telling you not to fuck with this person when they come back. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Why is the Six of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the Six of Wands here in the reverse for Capricorn singles? Okay, so this person is very shallow. Yeah, they care a lot about what other people think, but they don't really want to put in the work for themselves. And I feel like they're just kind of a loser. You know what I mean? Like, they have nothing going for them. This was somebody who was meant to teach you a massive karmic lesson, and I'm seeing that in a lot of fucking readings. You thought that this person was very solid and stable and gave something that was worth a damn, and they stopped putting in effort shortly after you got with them. They're like, I don't know, I feel like you had a wishful thinking when it came to what this person could bring to the table and the illusion of who they really were. The illusion of who you thought they were came crumbling down really fucking quick here. Why is a legal matters card here? Okay, so you might if you ended stuff with this person and then like maybe they come back and you have a hookup or something, just be mindful if you haven't done that yet. You might be tempted to. I think you're going to regret that because this person is, you're going to regret that. If you reunite with this person, you're going to regret that. I feel like they're either going to steal something from you and ghost you. Okay. This is not good. What is their true intentions, please, Spirit? What is their true intentions with the snake card? Okay, they want to use you to get on their feet. But really, they're just lazy. Their true intentions are to try and see what they can gain from you physically. They are really lazy. They're trying to come off as, well, I just need to get my shit together. I just need to get a job. I just need to, like, no, this person. Oh, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Okay, this could be somebody that you got a divorce from or had some sort of legal matters and they got locked up. See, I picked up somebody was in jail earlier. This is not good. I feel like they see this new growth in you, and this is this is the test, Capricorn. This is the test, Capricorn. Okay? Because as soon as you start to understand the ways in which you were making yourself small or denying yourself of the truth, and you get solid in, oh my God, I have this revelation. I know who I am now. Da 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 da. This person's going to come fucking back in and confuse the shit out of you. They're going to try to. They're going to try to confuse the shit out of you because they're going to try and act like, see that, what did I say earlier about how when you have this new beginning, when you have a new beginning, especially when you cut people off, when you cut off communication with individuals that are slowing down your growth, okay, that are projecting onto you the reasons why you need to change yourself for them. Okay, whenever you let go of all of that and you really start to be yourself and fucking let your freak flag fly and shit, this person's going to come back in because they see this newfound sense of freedom and they're going to come back in and try to manipulate you and betray themselves to be something that they're not. They're going to try and manipulate you into being the old version of yourself that lies to yourself. Okay. Be mindful of this person. Remember how I said that whenever you change, there's people that are going to come back around that are going to try and delay that. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, they don't like this new beginning that you have. You have a new spark of power. The Ace of Wands is power. It's raw power. And this person is threatened by that. See, they see that. And because you have stepped into this new power for yourself, this person feels more thrown off balance. This person has broke your trust before, though. They want you to have faith in them, but it's like, you got to decide, okay, what's the outcome? Yeah, some of y'all were dealing with a straight up narcissistic person who had like some sort of drinking problem, serial cheater or whatever. What's the most likely outcome if they let this person back into their life, please? Page of Swords in reverse is a false person. This is somebody who is not thinking about your feelings. They're doing what they need to do to get their own. Okay, some of them, someone here, if this is like the father of your kids and you went through some sort of legal troubles, a divorce or something, they're like, listen, like they're trying to be flirty. Like, I want to be a father to the kids. I want to be there for the kids. They're trying to come in and be flirty and be a father now. And it's like, bitch, now you want to be a father? Excuse me, you must have thought that I was the same old person who didn't know my worth and, would allow just anybody to come in here and try to get me to do things their way. Like, I don't feel like you're even down with the shits now. Yeah, this person's fucking lying, bro. This is false impressions. They're coming back. There's somebody coming back. This person wants to stop your progress. They want to keep you from moving forward, because the way that you are, Capricorn, with your growth that you're going through right now, you're a fucking threat to them. I don't know why, but I feel guided to pull from this right here. This is the Straight No Chaser deck. This deck is very, 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 very harsh. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what this says. Stop saying you don't want love. You're just afraid of having your heart broken again. You do want love, Capricorn. You're just afraid of being rejected. You're afraid of being fucking cheated on. You're afraid to fucking trust. You're afraid to be lied to, cheated on, hurt, betrayed. But you're very abundant. You're very abundant. One more. You've taken care of everybody else. Now it's time to concentrate on yourself. So some of you guys are being called to just, like, these people who are coming back in. There's somebody that's coming back in, and some of y'all are being called to just focus on yourself right now. You know, codependency in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. You are being called to focus on you right now. If you're single, you might need to stay that way right now. And I'm keeping it all the way 100, especially if you got rid of someone, or, somebody went to jail for domestic violence, Capricorn. We never, ever, 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 ever allow someone to just waltz back in our life after they put their hands on us. Period, point blank. You have a lot of abundance coming your way. And that's the reason why this abundance card came out, Capricorn singles. Okay. But right now I feel like this person wants to come in and sabotage this abundance for you. Okay. This card says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. There's an element of this relationship that is too far gone. Okay. You cannot fix this person. You might have went into that relationship feeling like you could fix this person. I wouldn't trust it if they come back. Wouldn't trust it, Capricorn. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, because your self-respect. This is what was at the bottom of the deck. Self-respect. And distorted masculine was right underneath it. Some of y'all are dealing with the distorted masculine. And once you get out of that distorted feminine energy, whether you're the masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. We all have both energies. Okay. Once you get out of that energy, this person's going to come right back, because they're going to feel the growth that you had, and they're going to try to get you to backtrack right back into the energy that you were in. You deserve love was at the bottom of the deck. You want love. You want a relationship, Capricorn. It's just that you don't want to have relationships with the same old fucking assholes you've been having relationships with. And you're not. The more that you change yourself, so you attract what you are. You don't attract what you want, or what you attract what you are. So the more that you change your frequency that you're vibing at, the more different your partners that you attract will be. Okay. So it's the same concept as that I said to Sagittarius. Okay. Because I felt some like violent energies in Sagittarius' reading too. So like if you take someone who, like, let's say you have a female who, got beat up by her boyfriend, since we had some sort of domestic violence or somebody went to jail shit came up in this reading. Okay. Before we move on to Capricorn couples, let's say you had like a female here, and she, got beat up by her boyfriend. Okay. And she pressed charges. He went to jail. She dumped him. She got rid of them, right? She got rid of that abusive asshole. Here's the thing. If she is still in the energy of, oh my gosh, I'm such a victim. They beat me up. Look what they did to me. They did this to me. I can't believe they did this to me. Focusing on the victim mentality of things instead of, I'm not victim blaming. Yeah, that person should not have fucking put their hands on this woman, right? But because they didn't heal that out and forgive, who did this to them, okay, what's going to happen is they're still vibrating on that energy of, oh my God, I can't open up. I can't love. I don't know. I can't be in relationships because everybody hurts me. Everybody hurts me. Everybody hurts me. People are dicks. People are dicks. People are dicks. You're going to attract more people, places, circumstances, situations, and things that are going to make you feel victimized. You're going to attract more people that are dicks, because that's the energy that your soul is putting out. And whenever your soul is putting out that frequency, your soul's putting out like, hey, you're having those thoughts where I've been hurt. People always hurt me. People always hurt me. Your soul is saying to other souls out there, hey, I need somebody to come hurt me because that's what I believe that I am about myself. And then there's going to be another person on a soul level, whether they realize it or not, more than likely, they're going to be unconscious to the fact that their soul's going to put their hand up and go, ooh, I'll come in and I'll hurt you. You say all people are dicks. I'll come be a dick to you. That's how it works. That's how, glad to see you waiting for Pisces. Pisces has already been uploaded, guys. Pisces has already been uploaded. Go check my, you said it makes so much sense. Yeah, that's how energy works, y'all. Go check my playlists. I do have playlists for every sign. Okay. I also have a playlist for other spiritual topics and things like that. So yeah. So Capricorn, you're going to end up attracting more of what you're thinking about. If you're constantly thinking about, God, I wish people would stop hurting me. God, I wish people would stop being dicks. I call that the people are dicks program. I've been healing that out too with anxiety, right? With rejection, if you've got the black sheep syndrome, okay? I've always been the black sheep. Nobody ever really accepted me for who I truly am, right, Capricorn? That's the energy that you're in right now. You are learning to accept you for who you truly are, because fuck everyone else. But if you're still putting out that energy of nobody accepts me for who I truly am, it's always going to be hard. I'm always going to be rejected because if that's what you're thinking about and you're fearing rejection every time you open yourself up or refuse to open yourself up to someone else, all you're going to do is tell the universe that you want more of that rejection. Okay. It takes being aware of the energy that you are embodying and understanding that you need to feel the feeling of what you want to manifest. Don't be focusing on and thinking about and feeling the feeling of what you don't want more of. Okay. That's where you step into your power. Let's go, Capricorn couples. These readings have just been so fucking long. I can't help it, y'all. I love reading tarot. I just get on this motherfucker and just, So, okay, Capricorn couples. Tell me about Capricorn couples overall energy for Capricorn couples. Commitment. Ooh, Capricorn. You got a number 4. 4s talk about stability. Okay, we got the swan energy here. That's beautiful. And then behind that, you got the silver waterfall. Okay. I didn't read from the True Love Oracle the last reading. I don't feel like I really needed to. I'm going to do it this time, though. Okay, number 4, commitment. A healthy commitment is the unshakable bedrock of a loving, secure relationship. When you truly commit to being in a loving relationship, you actually create another living entity. There is you, your partner, and then there is your relationship. You will have commitment to yourself, commitments to your partner, and commitments to the relationship. All 3 of these elements will need ongoing love, attention, and nurturing. Naturally, it's important to consider what you are committing yourself to. And it's imperative to commit to loving the person as they appear to you in the present moment, not how you think they should be once you knock them into shape. I did mention that a minute ago about not wanting to change someone or heal someone or thinking you could fix someone, right, Capricorn? It's vital that you see through these delusions as well as the temptation to diminish potentially stressful habits or circumstances. In an existing relationship beset by problems, it is important to commit to your own health and well-being first. Once you are feeling more balanced, you will have more positive energy to share. Commitment can be a prison or the key to freedom and great personal growth. You have drawn this card today because your angels and guides are reminding you to commit or recommit to your own happiness before you begin a new relationship or attempt to revive the one you are currently involved in. True commitment is not about trying to get more from the other person or signing contracts that hang the threat of legal recourse overhead should one of you grow in an unexpected direction. The unhealthy commitments of trying to change or rescue someone become a draining obligation in which no one can be truly happy. When you are ready to commit to your life and who you need to be, an appropriate love match will appear with a commitment that equals your own. Okay, so Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here. So honestly, Capricorn, this is about you growing in your relationship and learning to nurture yourself in the relationship that you're in. Okay, let me get some energies of what's coming towards my Capricorn couples, please. What's coming towards my Capricorn couples? Yes, you attract whatever frequency you operate on. I'm currently working on this myself. Yes, baby. And it is a lifelong journey. No one ever completely gets it 100% right because we are here to learn. This earth is a schoolhouse, right? So none of us are ever going to fully 100% always be happy or always be joyful or always be peaceful because you know what? You got to embrace the duality of it. Okay? That's what the 1212 and 222 was. 1212 was duality. So understanding that, you know, you are both dark and light. The darkness should not be demonized. You are both, right? Sometimes you have to experience those lower frequencies or those other energies so that you can know what it's like to have true love. Wow, the fucking star card. Okay, bitch. So you got hope and healing and renewal and a calm sense of serenity and positivity and faith headed your way in this relationship. If you have been going through it in your relationship, Capricorn, there's a sense of rejuvenation or faith or promise of the future. Maybe you guys are getting some sort of help or counseling, but you have that energy headed your way. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This is an energy of focus. It's Virgo energy. Okay. Sun and Virgo energy. It's the solar plexus chakra. You guys are going to be getting downloads from the divine within your crown chakra and as a relationship. And then you guys are going to be putting those into action with the solar plexus chakra here in your relationship. Okay. Figuring out what you can do on the day to day. I feel like some of y'all need to spend time alone. Okay. So if you're in a relationship where you feel like a little bit stressed out or you're feeling confused, okay, with the 2 of Swords, you might need to spend a little bit of time alone to get a little bit of that reflection, let go of especially if you're communicating. 4 of Swords in the reverse is like communicating in a way that's harsh, frustrated, feeling impatient, feeling like things are out of your control. So you're like, holy shit, I'm trying to grasp onto control to anything around me. Me and my husband, one time, we had a fight over where the goddamn cutting board is put in our kitchen. Not even joking. And it wasn't about the fucking cutting board though. The other day this was years ago. We got together. We're married now. We got married when we had been together for 5 years. And I also dated him when I was younger. So he actually told me the other day, like he put the cutting board in our diaper bag and he was like, hey, can you go get the diaper bag? Cause I go look in the diaper bag for something. Cause I need this. And he was just telling me to go look in the diaper bag for something. Cause he hid it in there. And whenever I went in there, I actually saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? And the cutting board was in the diaper bag. So it was a way he was joking with me about it. Because one time, whenever we first got together, I was like trying to deal with custody stuff with my kids because I have 2 kids from my previous marriage. I was so stressed out. I had just gotten a new job. I was stressed out. I felt like everything in my life was out of control. So I yelled at him for moving the cutting board. When he did the dishes and put the clean dishes away, he put it away in the wrong spot. There is no right or wrong place to put the fucking cutting board, right? Well, we had an argument about it. And then afterwards, it was like 10 minutes after we sat down and we stopped yelling at each other. I was like, yo, that shit wasn't about the cutting board, was it? And he was like, no, it's not. I realized that I was trying to control every other little tiny little minute detail because of the fact that I felt like my life was so out of control. And that was the reason why we had the fight. So if you guys are having issues with communication or you're having stress or frustration, you might just need to take a little bit of time to self-reflect and then come back together. This is like, I'm feeling anger, I'm feeling jealousy, or someone's in their shadow feeling sadness or pain. Take some time in separation and then come back. Yep. What did I say? Somebody needs some time by themselves. The Hermit energy in the reverse. This is an energy of, paranoia or needing time by the self, but not getting that time by the self. I feel like you're going to have an epiphany. Exactly what happened. You said you waiting for Pisces. This makes so much. Why are you copying I don't understand why you're copying people's messages in the chat. Tarot Destroyer. You did this last time too. That's weird. So yeah, you're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have some sort of moment of clarity. If you just give yourself a little bit of time alone. Okay. I feel like Okay. I feel like you're going to understand that there is, that whatever the issue was, one of you are having, whatever the issue was, right? The heart of the matter is coming from some sense of codependency, or that someone doesn't feel good enough, or has some sense of, they feel someone in the relationship, whether it be you or the partner, you or your partner, okay, feels deficient and doesn't feel good. All right, Tarot Destroyer, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you because I don't like you just copying other people's message. No, you're not gonna do that in the chat. You're running the chat up for no reason. So you can't comment anymore. I don't know if you realize you're doing it or not, but yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. So what this is, Capricorn, is that you're going to realize that there might be a sense of insecurity, or someone feels deficient within themselves where they don't feel good enough. Okay. And that's where the root of the issue is coming from. And as long as this individual, whether it be you or the other person, takes responsibility for this with the 10 of Wands and doesn't project that onto the other person and realizes that's where the issue is coming from, I see healing coming towards this relationship. But it's going to take a lot of doing the work on a personal level, and doing some sense of self-reflection here with the Hermit card and the Four of Swords. Let's go ahead and pull from this one. And commitment to a relationship, that both parties have to be committed to themselves for this to work out, Capricorn. And I do see that this is going to work out. You have the Star card here. I mean, this is beautiful. This is a commitment that is aligned for you. You're meant to be with this person. This person is meant to challenge you, to trigger those insecurities within you, those fears, right, within you, so that you can make sure that you do the healing that you're supposed to do. Like, this is somebody who's meant to be in your life. Okay. So you're going to have a renewal of this relationship, a renewal of this love. Okay. With the new love here, I feel like that's exactly what that Star card is. It's a renewal, but it's going to come from you guys both doing the work individually. And you have flirt. So I feel like some of you guys are going to be extending, like, I was going to read the card, but you're going to be like doing like flirty text messages and stuff like that. What the hell? I blocked this fucking person. Hold on. I hid this person. There we go. Thank you. All right, forgiving and learning. So you guys are going to be forgiving each other and learning from this, okay? And you're going to be letting go of all of those things that, you guys are going to be letting go of all of those things, those times that you maybe were projecting on each other. I'm going to pull from one of these because I really liked doing this. Ooh, why is this happening? You need to go away. Like, seriously, I don't want to have to waste my fucking time dealing with this. Okay, this is the straight no chaser deck. This deck literally has no filter. So let's see what it fucking says. This is very harsh. So you've taken care of everybody else. Now it's time to concentrate on yourself. You guys need to spend some time alone. I feel like if you have kids or if you have responsibilities with bills or something like that, it's really affecting the relationship, especially with work. Some of you guys might be repeating a pattern from a past relationship where you did so much, where you overdid it, where you overworked yourself and really denied yourself of what you needed, in the name of feeling like you wanted to show this person how dedicated you were, but it ended up denying yourself and you ended up getting fucked. Right. And this says you drain people with your neediness, but I feel like this is the other person. I feel like this is the energy of the other person. Like, you're used to dealing with people who take and take and take and take from you. And on some level, Capricorn, I'm feeling like there's an energy here that's affecting your relationship where you have this program running that makes you feel like you have to be the hero all the time, or that you have to come in and save everybody all the time, that you have to be the one with the wisdom to save everybody all the time. He's too fucking many. So it says you are not happy and it shows. And then it says sex will not keep them. They're already gone emotionally. So I'm just feeling like, maybe in the past you used sex as a way to keep someone or whatever. I feel like if you went through like a dry spell in a relationship where you guys weren't connecting the way that you wanted to, I feel like you're going to come through that. 100% successfully. And I feel like you might feel like your needs are, you don't want to come off as needy, Capricorn. Okay. But you don't need to be the type of person that denies yourself all the time. You're not going to be needy if you tell them what the fuck you need. This person actually cares for you and will come through with what you need if you just allow yourself to speak up for what you need. Okay. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. This is a soulmate relationship. Where's that other deck? There it is. Let's pull from this one and see what it says. Tell me more about this for Capricorn couples, please. Yep, this is commitment. This is a long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, partner. Some of you guys, this could be a same-sex relationship. Whoop. Yep. So some of you guys might feel lonely or isolated within the relationship, and you might have turned to drinking or hanging out with a lot of friends. Okay. And I feel like this could be like, you need to spend some time alone to really understand how you truly feel and what this issue is, what the true issue is. If your relationship has turned into like you guys basically being roommates, this is speaking to some of y'all are feeling ignored or rejected. Maybe this person is always out drinking, always out with their friends. Okay. You might feel ignored or rejected, or feeling like you can't, like you just, there's no point. Like you're asking yourself, what's the point of this relationship anymore? This is a sacred union, but I feel like there's somebody here who's taking it for granted. Okay. But you have this Ace of Swords that you're headed towards. Okay. And this was in your spiritual energies also. So what's this Ace of Swords? The Nine of Swords. You're going to realize how lonely, how isolated you feel. And it's like, where did your happiness go? Okay, Capricorn. I feel like okay. So I feel like there's one of you is going to realize this. You might come out and say this and speak this with the Ace of Swords and talk about how you truly feel that the stability of the relationship has gone, how the true connection has gone, and it's not the same anymore. And I feel like there's somebody, your partner is going to come through. Maybe it feels one-sided. Your partner is going to come through, and I feel like your partner is going to see your grief and fix it. For some of you, others of you, this is just wishful thinking. 7 of Cups. Okay. Those of you where you realize that this is why you're unhappy and you express how you feel to this person and you're like, where did those happy memories go? And you're like, I don't feel like you're fighting for this anymore. I don't feel like you're desiring me anymore. Like, and you feel ignored and you express this to this person. If they act like they don't give a fuck, I see you walking away from this person, and I see you ending a long-term relationship. I see that you're separated from them emotionally. Some of you won't even end it physically, but you're separated from them emotionally. You're deciding on whether or not you want to end this. And I feel like whenever you tell them that you want a divorce, this person comes in with an apology. There could also be an argument here. But I feel like your intuition is telling you that you might need to move on. So some of you, there is healing for this, but it depends on how this person reacts towards you. Okay. If you're feeling ignored in the relationship, then that's the one where I feel like you're going to end up wanting to walk away and you're going to end up giving up. Yeah. But others of you, because I'm picking up on a few different storylines, others of you where this is like you just need to spend some time alone when you're acting in less than love and you're speaking in ways and acting in ways that, you know, might be a little bit selfish, or you're letting insecurities get in the way of the relationship. You guys are going to end up working it out. But those of you who are express how you feel to this person and you feel like they ignore you, okay, I see you, you're not happy with this relationship, and it shows, and this person sees that, and they have they're not making any type of effort to fix this. They're going to call you needy. I feel like they're going to say that you're too sensitive, you're too needy, and you might end up being single. Okay. And I don't wish that energy on anybody, unfortunately. And this person's going to try, I don't know if one person is going to try and keep the other person there with sex. Okay. That Knight of Wands. They're going to try and like seduce you or something. You also might need to let go of what other people think. There's someone here who cares a lot about what other people think. And it's like, I don't want to be one of those people that get a divorce. Okay, well then work on it with me, right? So it's up to you. You got to figure out what storyline you resonate with. Let's move on to career and finances. Finances and career for Capricorn, please. We have time management is required for financial growth. Are you managing your time wisely, Capricorn? Are you sleeping in too much? Right? Or are you dilly-dallying? Oh, I guess that shows my fucking age. Dilly-dally. Change. If you've been feeling the urge to change your career path, now is the time to research options. Invest time in finding the most fulfilling career. Some of you guys are going for a career change. Okay. I heard culinary. I heard death industry. Okay. I just heard ice skating. What the fuck? I don't even know of a career that has to do with. Are you a fucking figure skater or something? Okay. It says, don't be fearful of what others will think. You are free to make your own mistakes and grow from them. Yeah, dude. Fuck what other people are thinking. People are going to project what they feel like you should be onto you, and it's up to you as to whether or not you're going to let that affect you, Capricorn. An occasional question or clarification will not discount your abilities. So it's okay to ask questions right now, Capricorn. It's all right to show that you're learning. Spiritual teacher. It says you have the ability to be able to connect with source and show others how they can tap in as well. This is your truth, and you can show others how to find theirs. Well, I resonate with that. I'm a fucking Capricorn. Okay. Experience requirements. The career you're looking to head into has specific experience requirements. Make sure that you take all necessary action to attain them. And then it says karma. You always act with integrity. Karmic laws apply to your career too. Okay. So let's see what else. Let's move this deck because it's in the fucking way. Finance and career energies for Capricorn, please. Finance and career energies for Capricorn, please. I just saw the fucking Magician, Capricorn. Wow. Manifestation at its finest. Okay. Okay. Energies for Capricorn, finance and career. Ooh, you're moving on to something more creative. I feel like you guys are moving on to something that is more of in a position of leadership or power. okay, where you have more independence. This is someone, you might be getting some source of unexpected income or an unexpected raise that enables you to, like, you're moving up or you're moving on. So you could be moving out of the, somebody's moving out of the country or traveling for work. Okay, future energies for Capricorn finances, please. Future energies for Capricorn finances, please. Eight of Swords, interesting. This is a restrictive energy, and Six of Pentacles. So I feel like if you feel like your money is restricted, there's going to be some sort of gift or generosity. Maybe you're getting like government assistance or something like that. Someone might be paying for your schooling. This could be like a loan or something, Capricorn. We have the Saturn and Pisces energy here with the Eight of Cups. This could have to do, if you're a spiritual teacher, Saturn in Pisces, that's a current transit right now. And I feel like, so, all right, let's talk about this. Saturn in Pisces, right? Pisces is really spiritual. Saturn is like the taskmaster, right? Saturn is the energy of discipline, right? So you might be moving on and letting go of things that are not worth your time right now, are not worth your energy right now, Capricorn. And you're taking charge, you're taking the initiative to do something more independently. And this is like an impulsive change that you're doing. But with the Saturn in Pisces, this is like, remember how we saw the karma card, okay? This is like, especially, particularly, whether you're in the spiritual industry or not, okay? Tarot reader, psychic, any of that shit, whether you're in that energy or not. You know, this is an energy with Saturn and Pisces with the Eight of Cups. The actions that you take, the intentions that you put out there, if you have, let's say you're only doing something for the money or something, right? With this Saturn and Pisces transit, I talked a little bit about it on TikTok. I have a little TikTok short that you can go watch. With the Saturn and Pisces transit, individuals, is particularly in the spiritual community, because Saturn is transiting Pisces, and Pisces is like the energy of, like, it can be like, you know, hidden enemies or self-undoing. Pisces can be a very spiritual energy, so it could be like a channeling energy, connecting with spirits, whatever. Let's say, for example, there's like psychics or whatever people that claim to be psychic mediums. I don't claim to be psychic medium. I straight up gave a fucking medium reading on the last live that I did, the last free reading live that I did. Straight up fucking gave it was the very last question that somebody had waited very patiently, bless her heart, that asked, and she asked if there was any messages that come through from her mom. Well, it's not a gift that I've actually perfected yet. Have I done it plenty of times? Yeah, but I'm not 100% confident enough in my mediumship abilities to be able to call myself a psychic medium and start taking money from people for that yet. That's just me, right? But when I dedicate myself every single time before I do a reading to bring forth messages of love, truth, healing, inspiration, validation, confirmation, and instruction for the highest and greatest good of all. And I did that before that reading started, before I started that free reading live. And I just so happened to be able to give this woman confirmation from her mother who had passed on. But I'm not going to go out here and let myself get in my ego and be like, oh, I'm going to call myself a psychic medium and I need to start taking money. But no. I'm not going to do that until spirit specifically tells me that that's what I need to do. And I have not gotten that instruction yet, because, you know, it's like the same thing about how when I put out readings, I don't like to sit here and talk a lot about they're putting black magic on you and this person's jealous of you and this person, da, 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 da. If it comes up, yeah, I'll talk about it. But all my readings used to be that way. Almost all of them. And spirit pulled me aside and told me, yo, you know, you're disempowering people by putting out those types of readings. So I won't even watch readings from readers anymore that put out information like that. That you can tell by what a reader talks about the state of their own energy. You can tell because they'll project onto their cards a lot. If there's a reader that's out there that's constantly talking about this person's jealous of you, they're trying to steal your destiny, they're trying to stop you, you know, and it's just like, you can tell that they think everyone's jealous of them. You can tell that they are in victim mentality, because that's what their readings are all about. I refuse to watch any readers that talk about that. Now, that talk about that all the time. Now, that does come up. but I have a karmic responsibility. This is just an example, and I'm only talking about this because the karma card did come up, okay? And I have a responsibility to make sure that anything that I'm communicating, I'm Capricorn rising, Saturn is transiting Pisces, which is my third house of communication and social media and stuff like that. Spirit really impressed on me. Do not post readings that disempower people. Do not sit here and talk about shit that puts people deeper in victim mentality, because why? I'm leading them into a place of disempowerment. I'm going to have a karmic debt to pay for that. So Capricorn, take that and do with it what you will. But this is about the Saturn and Pisces transit. Any of like spiritual teachers, if you're a spiritual teacher, or if you do tarot readings, or if you do whatever, like Spirit wants you to be very mindful of the energies and the readings that you're putting out. Okay. Because if you think about what it's going to do to the collective before you put out whatever you're doing for work, imagine or think about the energies that you're putting out. This is also like, fuck it. If you're not a spiritual teacher, think about how you think about money. How are your thoughts when it comes to money? Do you always fear that you're not going to have enough? Money is energy. So if you're constantly putting out that energy, it's going to come back to you. You are releasing and moving on from some sort of ideal or feelings or emotions. Okay. Or some way that you might be holding yourself back. This could be letting go of the restrictions that people have placed on you in the form of projections, okay, that made you feel like you weren't confident enough to take the initiative. Moving on and getting away from some sort of, individual that disempowered you, okay? Whatever this is like, but with Saturn and Pisces, those who are honest in their dealings with all things that have to do with Pisces, I mean, you got to look at your own personal natal chart. You got to look at your own personal natal chart and figure out what house Pisces is in your natal chart. So if you're a Capricorn rising, more than likely, if you're doing whole house astrology, it's probably your third house. If not, if you have a different rising sign, it's probably going to be different. So Saturn and Pisces is going to be important. Figure out what house Saturn is transiting for Pisces. Because when Saturn goes retrograde, it's karma season, baby. And you're getting payouts right now. And I feel like you're being blessed, Capricorn. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Tell me more about this current energies for. Yeah. So where there was financial instability. Okay. Yeah. Financial instability. Where there was financial instability, I feel like, or restriction. Whoa. I feel like you're moving on from that because you're getting some sort of large amount of money. So, okay, that's going to come to your rescue and you're going to get that really soon. You have financial instability and then you have inheritance or retirement. So some of you guys are enabling, you're able to move on from some sort of financial restrictions or financial instability because of an inheritance money. Maybe someone passed away or you get some sort of loan or help, right? To focus on whatever goal it is or take initiative on whatever goal it is. Some of you guys are moving and actually doing the things that you want to do because you're retiring and you've got like your 401k or cashing in on your investments or something like that. Yep, shared resources. So there might be some sort of resource. This could be, Saturn could be transiting your 8th house. Okay. I'm not sure what rising sign you'd have to be, but 8th house is like, the taxes, other people's money, right? Shared resources, things like that. So this could have to do with your children as well, is what I'm getting. Yeah, loans refinancing coming out again. Some of you guys are refinancing your home or getting a loan. Confidential information. What is this? You're refinancing your home and taking from it or borrowing from it or something like that. What is the work? We have workplace issues and confidential information. What is this? I feel like someone told your business or there was like some sort of data leak or something like that. This could be a settlement, but yeah, this left you vulnerable. There's sort of information that someone There was like either embarrassment or pain or something that you're having to, I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay. So if you guys were doing something creative or had to be in some sort of leadership position, I feel like if there's any type of secrets or anything that you told someone, there's someone that they were like, you know, they felt insecure. Strength in reverse, man. They felt insecure with the 9 of Wands in the reverse. They felt personally victimized by you being put in some sort of leadership position. And I feel like they told your business somehow. Like maybe you told one of your coworkers something in confidence. This person, to be mindful of who you're talking to at work. I would personally just, I don't see, this is why I'm glad I'll never have to work for anybody else again. Because this is what I do and I make plenty of money doing it. And I just fuck working for anybody else ever again. But I feel like you're going to be just fine with it. You're going to be like pleasing them or just being cordial with them, when in reality you're like, yeah, bitch, I know what you did. And you're planning to get away from this person. Okay, some of y'all had, you had a contract to do something, or you were making money outside. Like, you know how whenever you're working for someone or a business, like, and they make you sign like a no compete contract or something like that. Maybe someone put you on blast for like making extra money outside of the business or something. But do they have proof of that shit though, Capricorn? No, they don't have any proof of that. Okay. It could be just rumors or something like that, but I feel like this is going to work out really, really well for you. There's somebody that, okay, here's the thing. It could have gotten out, Capricorn, that you were going to get a promotion, or that you were being interviewed for a promotion, and somebody, it was supposed to be kept confidential. And then somebody, like either you might have said something, oh, like I'm up for a promotion or whatever. And then other people found out and they got upset. You're going to end up getting this promotion. But I feel like if there was something that was supposed to be secret, if you got put up for a promotion, you need to keep that confidential. Or if they're telling you that you might get a promotion or something like that, because other people are going to be really defensive and they're going to wonder why they didn't get chosen for it. But I feel like you're leaving a position behind or moving on from something. And there's like some sort of conflict here because I don't know if there's like a pool bonus or something. But yeah, you're going to end up getting this promotion with the Wheel of Fortune. This is expansion. If you're if you're doing any type of investments where you're like investing with a 401k or something like that, there's going to be a vast expansion in that. It might dip a little bit in Leo season, but I do see that after Leo season, it will come back nice and strong. Like there's going to be something, if you have investments or you're making investments or you do something with the stock market, I do see that whatever you're investing in, like I said, it will take a dip during Leo season, but I do see it coming back and expanding and bearing more fruit. Okay. After the fact, after Leo season. Okay. Yeah, but either way, your growth and the way that you've planned for the future and the way that you're moving on, your discipline and everything, your success really, in all honesty, makes someone else really salty. World in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, because they're not getting the same attention. They're not getting the same results that you are, Capricorn, and it's making them really upset. Yeah. So in the future, we have the World card. That's success. That's achievement. I feel like some of you, if you're thinking about traveling for work, I do see you doing that. You're going to feel a lot more free. Okay. And wherever you felt restricted with this Pisces energy, I do see that you will see an expansion with that. Someone's going to come in and help you. So some of you guys, this is an online based business. Somebody might put you on. Somebody see, yeah, Page of Swords. They see what you're doing. They see what you're working on. Gemini energy. Okay. This could have to do with the Gemini here, but you got a lot of root chakra. This is stability. This is success. This is closing out a cycle. Okay, let me pull from this. Hold on. Tell me about the future energy, please, for Capricorn. Future energy savings. Interesting. Okay. I see you building up your savings. Some of you guys are going to get a loan, and it's like you're not going to use all of the loan, so you're going to end up saving some of it. Others of you, you're saving your tax return, or they're in the future, they're wanting you to save your tax return or investing your tax return. It has gains or earns And then you have loan or borrow. Absolutely. So that Six of Pentacles is definitely a loan. I see you, if you're wanting a loan, if you're inquiring about a loan, Page of Swords, I do see you getting an approval for that loan, the World card and the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just be mindful. Yep. See, there's that work travel. Somebody's traveling for sure. Moving out of the country or expanding. Okay. Why is the toxic? Wow. Additional income. There's a lot of extra money. Some of you have multiple businesses. So we also have toxic work environment here. So why do we have toxic work environment here? What is the toxic work environment? Why is this toxic work environment here for the near future? This is a disagreement, okay, or disharmony. There's going to be someone, either like a friend or someone that you're working around. Somehow relationships with people that you work with is not going to be good. This person's going to make it really, really hard for you. I feel like at this Sagittarius energy, there's someone here, especially if you're like a spiritual teacher. Sagittarius energy can be about spirituality. There's someone here that you cut off, Two of Cups in the reverse, that's really upset about it, and they're really frustrated. They're lacking perspective, Temperance in reverse, and instead of taking responsibility for this, they're trying to do whatever they can to make it hard for you to succeed. Hence the Eight of Swords here. Somebody's trying to trap you or like restrict your growth somehow. I don't see that it's going to be working though. I see that you just it's like you take on the burden of it and you move on. Five of Cups in reverse, you're like moving forward, moving on, whatever. Some of you, if you got yourself into some sort of trouble with a loan or something like that, I do see that you might get some sort of help paying that off or relief from that. Okay. So just be mindful and keep an eye on your investments or your commitments. Some of y'all, this is about relationships tied into this. All right, one more deck I'm going to pull from, and then yeah, but currently you're in an upswing. This is a lot of growth for you. I just feel like you're in a lot of competition. Like there's a lot of competition in whatever industry that you're in, especially if you're a spiritual teacher or something like that, or like a counselor or something, Capricorn. If you own your own business, make sure you're putting back a certain percentage to pay taxes with, okay? What I do is I'll put back 40% of everything I make, and I know that's overkill, but I'll put back 40% of everything I make, right? And then that way I only pay taxes with like 30. And then at the end of the year, I get a nice bonus. So that could be what this is: savings and tax debt. You need to make sure that you're putting your money back for taxes, specifically if you own a business. Okay. Some of you guys need to learn how to write off certain things for your business, because you can write off certain things. This is like getting more information with the Page of Swords. You're learning, you're teaching yourself how to do these things. Present energy. Yeah, Buddha, the Buddha card. This is your life purpose, spiritual teaching, right? This is something that you're doing that's more than money. Some of you guys are spiritual counselors. You're being guided. And what did I say earlier? Being guided, counselor, being guided, and divine path. So this is talking about, like I was talking about earlier, how you're being guided by something that's non-human. Capricorn, you are going on your own way. You're going on your own way right now. And this is exactly what you need to do. You need to trust yourself on this. You're learning to trust yourself on this. You have the Seal card, business contract, documents, or gifts of money. Okay. Writing or clerical. If you're Capricorn rising and this is your third house, like if you're Capricorn rising, Saturn's transiting your third house, this could have to do with writing. Okay. You need to make sure, you might want to leave. You might want to leave with whatever you're doing, but you have some sort of contract or something that's making you stay put. This is divine intervention. So you got the spiritual aspect of it, but there's some sort of paperwork or something that you need to learn. Okay. Future energies, please. Yeah, I see you having some steady income here. I see that you, some of you could have run a home-based business or are self-employed here. I see your income picking up and becoming more steady. All right. If you're in a little fear that it won't, if you're fearing that whatever energies that you put out, whatever work you put in won't be reciprocated to you, that you won't be honored, that you won't be valued in your job, you will be. I do see that that's just a fear that you have right now. Don't sabotage yourself right now with those fears. Yeah, you're going to have money. You're going to have money coming out your ass, Capricorn. Ornaments, extra money, mature investment and celebration, a career in retail, beauty industry, finishing your work or retirement. Okay. I feel like you guys in your retirement, if you're retired, this is a time that you are free to go and do what you want. You're going to have extra money, especially if you're retiring, you're taking part of your like 401k or whatever this is, and you're investing it, which is very wise at this time. I see that you just need to get a little bit more, do some more research on this. Okay. Do some more research because I do see that you're going to have steady gains and it's going to earn interest. Okay. Don't just go and put this money in a fucking bank. I feel like some of you guys are learning about trusts. All right. And what you can do with your home instead of putting it like putting your home in the names of your kids and things like that. You're learning what to do and the value of trusts. Okay. Upward trend, spiral. I'm telling you, if you get some sort of gift of inheritance or something like that, go ahead and take that money and make sure that you're investing it because I see that's going to turn out really, really well for you. All right, Capricorn. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull one of these messages and then I'm going to pull, God, almost 2 hours from the book of answers for a yes or no question. So think of your yes or no question. Holy shit. Thanks for hanging out with me for 2 hours. If you're still here, I've got to make these readings shorter, bro. Like what? Okay. Okay. Message for Capricorn. Spiritual. You've wanted to make amends and make things better. Now is the time. You've wanted to make amends and make things better. Now is the time. This could have to do with your relationship. It says, try relaxing more when you drive. You'll be less tense when you arrive at your destination. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn. So think of your yes or no question. This is from the book of answers. All right. Yes or no question for Capricorn. Yes or no question for Capricorn. You must act now. You must act now, Capricorn. Okay, so yes or no question for you. You must act now. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Holy shit, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me for 2 fucking hours. I hope that you benefited from this reading in some way, shape, or form. Hit that subscribe button if you want to know when I go live for next time. Check out all my playlists. I do have playlists for each individual sign. If you want to see more readings for your sign, all my readings are pretty much timeless. And hit that subscribe button if you want to know whenever I go live for the free reading lives, okay? And definitely drop a like if this reading resonated with you. Also, I love your comments and let me know what you thought. Many blessings to you guys. I hope this reading helped you in some way, shape, or form. I love you guys. Bye.